Gotta make sure you're right. Okay, let's jump into it. What's up, y'all? I'm back with another vlog called Cliff Vlogs Piano. Yesterday, I performed in my third solo piano recital. Lord have mercy. And it was billed as Logic over Emotion. It took place in New York City at the Piano Rehearsal Studios. Not a lot of people came out. A lot of people were supposed to come. Some couldn't, some came. It's all good. It's all part of the process. But I want to quickly talk about that whole entire performance. Like, it was so dope. I'll tell y'all what I performed. I opened with my transcription, my piano improvisation of Johann Strauss' Gypsy Baron. I did Camille Saint-Saëns, my transcription of The Swan. If you've never heard of The Swan, you need to exit this video real quick, go to your whatever streaming service you listen to or use, type in The Swan by Camille Saint-Saëns. Beautiful piece. Mwah. I did Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata Movement Number 1, which I have played numerous times. That was the first piece I actually learned when I was like 14 years old, when I first started playing piano. I did my transcription of The Avengers and mixed it with Harry Potter theme song. So Avengers theme song and a Harry Potter theme song I mixed together and made my own transcription. Then I did my transcription of All of the Lights. I'll tell you a quick story about All of the Lights. I first heard All of the Lights, I think it was 2013, off of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy album. I think it was 2013. And if you remember, before, what Kanye did was there was a introduction to All of the Lights for cello, piano, violin, and I was just mesmerized by it. And since then, I made my own transcription, and throughout the years, and improvised on it, made it better, did better, whatever the case may be, and I was able to perform it yesterday for the second time in my life. Then it was an intermission. I opened with after the intermission, the second half of the program, I opened with my favorite composer, Franz Liszt, Un Sospiro. I first played the Un Sospiro when I was 18 years old at the Harlem School of Arts, and I was a student there. Now I'm a teacher there. Crazy how things come full circle. And then I did my biggest performance to date at the Apollo Theater at 19 years old, because Harlem School of Arts had a fundraiser and they asked me to play. It was an amazing experience. I did that. After that, I did Part of Your World by The Little Mermaid. I love that piece so much. And then I closed with the Lion King transcription. Inside my Lion King transcription, I started off with Shadowland. If you've seen Lion King on Broadway, you definitely know that song. I did the Shadowland, I did Circle of Life, I did Can You Feel the Love Tonight, and I brought it back and finished everything off with the Circle of Life. Beautiful, flawless performance. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Now, before I even performed though, let me tell you something that I did. I booked the space again for December 3rd for my fourth and final solo piano recital of the year. Now, why is this so monumental? It's monumental because of the fact that this time last year, I did my first solo piano recital after not being on stage for 3 years because of pandemic and other issues and things like that. I had to get my mind right. I said, I need to be on stage more, because at that time, I was still dealing with performance anxiety and still not fully believing in myself. I'm a firm believer that if there's any weakness or anything that you struggle with, it is your job to overcome it. It's your job to do what you need to do to face it and overcome it. So I said, you know what? This year in here, 2023, I'm gonna perform 4 times. Now, when you set out a goal, I know when I set out my goal, there was that little stupid person on the shoulder telling me like, yo, bro, you're not gonna be able to do this shit. You're not good enough, etc., etc. That's a lot of music that you have to learn every 3 months. How are you gonna be able to do this? I said, watch and learn. I said, literally, I had to change my mindset, really start believing in who Cliff is as a musician and as a man. And I said, listen, stay 10 toes down. This is the goal. This is the contract that I signed. I'm not budging from it. I'm not moving from it. And here we are. I did 3 recitals this year. I did one in March, I did one in June, I did one yesterday, and my last one of the year is going to be December 3rd, 5 p.m. Eastern. And I'm streaming it live through my Twitch channel. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be dope. I'm currently, actually, no, not even currently. I actually started preparing for my December recital before I even booked the venue back in August with the sonata in B minor. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a firm believer that in making sure that the earlier you start to complete a goal, the earlier you start, the more efficient and the more great your performance is going to be. So I'm super excited to start doing these vlogs even more. I'm going to call it The Road to December 3rd. It's still going to be called Cliff Vlogs Piano, but these next few upcoming weeks, I'm going to take you through my process of being a classical pianist. The ups and downs, you're going to see me teach, you're going to see me go through certain things and do. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be dope. I can't wait to share this experience with y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Let's get it.